Hey guys, today we have a special guest. We're joined by Jeremiah or Maya of Fifth Cell, and there's some guy named Ryan in the room.
Hey, what's going on? I'm the special guest today.
Turn down his mic.
Hey, Maya.
Hey, how's it going?
Maya, you've brought Scribblenauts Unlimited for the Wii U.
That's right.
The Wii U!
Yes.
That's a new machine.
Yes.
Finally, a new Scribblenauts game. It's been upwards of 45 minutes since the last one came out.
Yes.
But no, you guys are coming out on the Wii U now, and obviously there's some big changes.
Your first launch game, right?
Yes, our first launch game, which is awesome, and our first full retail console game. Hybrid was XBLA, so not actually a disc.
Sure.
So that's very cool.
And a lot of handheld business, obviously, for the Scribblenauts name. But
tons of handheld business.
Coming to a full console here.
Yes. And this is kind of handheld. The gamepad is sort of, in a way.
Handheld elements.
The controller.
Yes.
All right, why don't you launch right into it? Show us what is different in Scribblenauts
You just touched that screen.
I did.
You just put your finger on that screen.
So obviously, the first thing that you notice is the graphics. Nice HD, pretty, beautiful.
720p Scribblenauts.
Yes. And of course,
there's always been a nice kind of sharp look to the Scribblenauts visuals, so it
translates really well.
It does translate very well. So I guess everything people always want to see is new crazy objects. So let's start going with that right off the bat.
Just type in crazy objects.
So this is still your little opening sandbox area?
Yes, this is the first area. This is actually the tutorial area. But we've unlocked everything for Giant Bomb, so we can go kind of anywhere we want. One new thing that I like, I'll show you, is Scribblenauts is always about kind of like in-jokes and secret stuff. And if you know anything about the Black Knight, there's a rather famous Black Knight that's coming after me. I gotta give him Maxwell's sword. And attack him. He has no more arms. If I attack him again, he has no more legs.
But he's still
going.
Well, it's just a scratch, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so. Oh, Maxwell might die.
Oh,
survive!
You got him.
Survive! Yes. Scribblenauts always violent. No. There's always kind of unique stuff. I know you guys love the.
Well, we're all about memes at Giant Bomb.
Yes. The young cat meme, of course.
That's on our set, so.
I know.
Appropriate.
Yes, very appropriate.
How do you guys sit around what is the process of coming up with this stuff? Like
deciding what actually gets produced.
Yeah. Anything that we're just into right now. Like we really wanted the Gundam style thing, but we couldn't get it in time. Like the game was already out, so it was a little too late. But yeah, we're all about. What's really cool is like there's all kind of new things you can do. So you can put like, right, Abraham Lincoln.
Whoops. Oh, close.
Limkin.
Limkin.
Oh, there's a movie coming out, so timely.
Timely. Obviously Abraham Lincoln. But you can't have Abraham Lincoln without Abraham Lincoln. Of course.
So he's giving away all your best secrets here, man.
So timely references is what you mean.
Yes.
Topical comedy.
Topical, yes. But no, what's actually kind of funny is that now when you generate something, we have this. Before, like, person was just a single type of person, or was male specifically or female specifically. But now when you do stuff like this, it's all randomly generated. So if I write cop, for example, you get this guy, but you could also get her. So we have male and female versions of basically everything in the game now. So, which is kind of cool. Little simple thing. Female box. Oh,
okay. So now we can
see.
Now we can assign gender
specific
to anything.
boxes.
To anything you want. And of course, so what's really cool in Unlimited, it's a new feature, is you can actually tap on anything, use the notepad. You can create new objects. You can edit this object, or you can add adjectives. So we have female as an adjective, but if I want to put female hipster box, it's now a female hipster box.
Oh, Jesus.
Of course. Of
Nice.
course.
Yeah, okay.
That's great.
Really basic stuff, you know.
So this is instead of like my usual Scribblenauts process is make a base thing and then sit there and continually remake that thing with as many modifiers as I can think of to see how bizarre I can get.
Yes.
So it seems like this is making that just easier.
It is, it really is. And obviously with the object editor, which we'll go into in a little bit, you can. The reason why it's called Unlimited is because you can almost do anything now. You can create your own objects, go nuts, which is really cool. We also have, so we had Death in the first one, but now we have his brothers, War, famine, and pestilence. Of course. The war makes everybody fight. They hate each other now. This is war.
People are fighting war too.
Yeah, they don't.
War's dead.
Care.
War's dead.
But they're still fighting.
That's right, people.
Oh, so you can just say
There's people.
I would.
Can we build a village on top of them?
I was gonna say I would suggest that they seem like they come from some sort of village.
They do come from a village. I spell famine right. How do I spell famine? Doesn't matter.
Very close.
Doesn't matter.
That's right. You guys, you know, it will suggest it for you.
And what's cool now, you see that Maxwell's actually emaciated, and so everybody's thin now because famine came along.
Got it.
Of course, basic stuff. So you can actually see on the bottom here it says hungry,
emaciated cowboy.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and like we'll get into it with the object editor, but like, are these all attributes that the players themselves can incorporate into their objects, or are some of these special characteristics things that you guys are, you know, making very special on the dev side? For
No, these are all things that people can do on their own. So if you can, the object creation tool is very similar to our own object editor that we use in-house. So you can pretty much do anything you want, which is really cool. So, what else can we do? Oh, of course, this is gonna, I don't know if you guys know this meme. We're just going through the memes right now, I guess. Wacky, wavy, oops. Wavy, inflatable, sorry, waving.
Ryan, I don't know where he's going with this.
I think I have an idea.
You do? You do?
Yeah.
Call it out if you know.
Oh wait, you're making a wavy tube man, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
Arm. This is probably the longest object word.
Arm.
What is the letter limit?
I think 256, something like that.
Okay, that's a lot of letters.
Yeah, you can go pretty crazy. Yeah, and there it is, of course. So, I mean, that's Scribblenauts, right? You can kind of do anything you want. Anyways.
So as far as structure goes here, what are we looking at for Scribblenauts Unlimited?
Yeah, so the whole point of the game is, and we'll go to the world map. So here's the world map.
Okay.
Lots and lots of areas.
I love world maps.
World maps are great.
Especially looping world maps.
Yes.
Oh wow. Scroll forever.
Scrolls forever if you want. So basically you go from point to point, area to area. We'll actually go into a point right here. We'll go to the firehouse. They all have funny alliteration, capital city firehouse, hyphen heights. Really, really punny stuff. Full stop diner.
Oh, real punny stuff, huh?
Yeah, real punny stuff.
Pun within
Saint
a pun.
Asterix, come on.
Inception.
Hospital? Okay, anyways. Maxwell can travel around. Basically, the story is that Maxwell's sister, Maxwell's a child of 42 children.
So you're expanding the mythology.
We are.
Laying down a fiction for Scribblenauts Unlimited.
Yes, finally. People have been asking for a story for a long time. I should probably fix Maxwell. He's still emaciated.
Will anything happen to him if he continues to be emaciated?
He's also angry.
He's angry.
Is there an
he's
end
hungry.
game for him?
He can die. Yeah, Maxwell can die.
Like he'll die of hunger?
Eventually, yeah. If you let it, he has a little health bar, and then they just reset. No big deal, right? And you see now he's
just like in real life.
Just like in real life, always resetting. So yeah, basically the story is Lily, who's your twin sister. She's the only girl in the family. There's 42 brothers, or 41 brothers, one sister. She and Maxwell, Maxwell basically got he got a special magic notebook which lets him write anything. She got a globe that lets her travel anywhere in the world. They became kind of spoiled brats with that kind of ability because who wouldn't?
Sure, yeah.
Write anything.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah, it does. And so their father basically was like, "Hey, you know, you need to go out and kind of see the world a little and see what's going on." And they played a trick on an old man. He cursed Lily, turned her to stone. So now you have to get Starites to unturn her from stone, basically. Oh. And that's a simple story.
So they didn't learn anything, is what you're saying?
They learned as they play.
Oh, okay.
They learned we need to keep using these special abilities that we have.
Yes.
Let's go screw over some other people.
And so we have two different types of objectives in the game. So again, this game's we have this kind of open world where before it was level to level in Scribblenauts and Super Scribblenauts. And in this game, basically, we have whole areas where you can kind of play as you want and do what you want. So if I tap this thing up on the left corner, it's called Starry Vision. You guys, I don't know if you guys can see it over there, but on my screen, I can see who needs help. So if I look at like gold guys, if they're gold, it means that they need some kind of help. So like this guy over here, we'll tap him, and it says this steak needs to be tenderized before we can cook it. So I'm like, okay, I'll give you a hammer, I guess. I don't know if that works. So
That's how you know the steak is done.
Yes.
And so that's how it works for me too.
Yeah, and they give a hammer, and so that's really simple, very very basic stuff, and that's how you kind of help stuff. But there's kind of full levels these are called full starites. Those are shards. You get shards. So tap this is Fire Station Invasion. Help the survivors defend against the zombie invasion. So now we're actually going to load a full level within this level.
So it just modifies the environment you're in to fit that specific goal.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So there's zombies outside. What gamer doesn't love zombies? Or is sick of zombies? I don't know, one or the other.
They sell, though. So you are right from a market perspective to include zombies.
Can it be both?
It could be both.
Can we just be completely sick of and still totally...
Right, I love The Walking Dead.
Infatuated
sick
with?
of zombies.
Yes.
Found a way to make it work.
Yes. So the city, here's the goal. The city has been overrun by zombies. Each of the survivors need some help. Start by helping the doctor treat the fireman's wounds. So that fireman is now sick, the one I just gave the hammer to. And so if I tap up here on the top, it'll tell me what the first goal is. And you see on the top there's those different starite points. And those are points to get to the full starite. So these are like, okay, this is objective 1, objective 2, objective 3. So he's sick.
Once you do all 5 of these things, then you will get the full starite.
The full starite, exactly. Right. So, okay. He's sick. Here's a bandage, Mr. Doctor.
That's it.
So now he's happy. We got the first starite.
And you have to do all of them in order to get that full starite?
Yes.
Okay.
That's correct. And so this is the gamer's dream. Give her something to help fend off the horde. Okay. Go over here. She needs something. So she wants a gamer.
Shotgun. Shotgun. Shotgun.
Yeah. It's the...
Hey, what about a double-barreled shotgun?
Could probably do a double-barreled shotgun. She already likes that, though.
That's fine. I mean, I'd be okay with a single shotgun.
This orphan is shaken up. She needs something to calm her down.
Heroin.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That'll calm her down.
It would.
She'll go into a permanent sleep.
Heroin.
Yeah.
But it's the wrong kind of heroin, of course.
Well, maybe that'd still calm her down.
If I saw, a superhero, that might calm me down. Oh, someone's got this under control.
We could just do mom, I guess. I could have made her motherly. That would have worked. So she likes that.
If you just given the heroin.
Motherly adjective, yes.
Sweet mother heroin.
And so now at the bottom, the soldier is convinced that a few simple objects can make a fighting machine. Place 3 objects inside the box to make a mech. So we're gonna go down.
Wish that's where life worked.
I know, right? Gear. By the way, that's not me breathing. That's the zombies over here breathing. All right, I made it something for the sturdy body. I could do like PC.
Okay, doing push-ups.
And add some electronics. And what else do we need? Gun of some sort. SMG. Simple stuff.
Boom.
Put it in. You added something to help fight against the zombies.
Do you building it? See it?
Oh, that's pretty good mech.
Wicked Ed 209
That's a pretty good mech.
Yes, and so the fire station needs to be evacuated. Distract the zombies while the other survivors escape. Hop in when you're ready. So I'm gonna hop in. Ride it. It's that simple. So now they're all gonna get out. I'm gonna go shoot this. Will they get out? There's a top hat zombie, of course.
Oh yeah, I mean,
gentleman-like male zombie.
Just because it's the apocalypse doesn't mean you can't be classy.
True. Very true. I'm getting overrun.
Oh no!
Ah, I got overrun.
Someone was bitten by a zombie.
And so, well,
your mech did not save the day.
Ah, yes. Unfortunately. So, those are kind of the different kind of levels. So you have this kind of stuff where you're helping guys individually, really small and simple, and you kind of solve it any way you want. And then you have the bigger stuff where you can kind of, it's like multi-tiered. Is
this the general setup for each of the stages?
Yes, okay. That's correct. That's correct. And there's a lot of stages.
If you just keep scrolling, it seems like there's infinite stages.
It does seem like there's infinite stages.
So you could just claim that.
It's unlimited stages.
It is unlimited stages.
No, okay.
That's maybe a bit much. So this is kind of your progression here. Let's take a look at some of the creation stuff.
Yes. Do some creation stuff.
Because that definitely seems potentially very interesting here.
You picked a great stage. I applaud you.
The Jurassic Park stage, yes. So yeah, so we go into actually editing. So again, you can zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. Full stage. Nice pretty art again. There's a dinosaur down there doing something. And there.
Just being a dinosaur.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
That's enough.
Yes, that's true. So we're going to go into the object editor. You can actually edit objects on the fly that are there, but we're going to make our own new one. And this is kind of, this is specifically for the Wii U and the PC, not 3DS. You can also download objects, so you can share them. Obviously, Wii U is not out yet, so we don't, the infrastructure is not, the servers don't
how will that get, like, will that, like, filter by, like, popularity?
Yes,
or, okay.
There's all kinds of different filters. And you can see what your friends are doing and what is popular in general. There's actually a place on the world map that it's you actually go and download at, it's what's called it's a mall again, it's another alliteration mall or something like that. And you can look at all the different types of objects that people have created, save them to your Wii U, and edit them yourself.
Cool.
Yeah. We're gonna start with something new. We're gonna start with a base object. We can do, no, not person, because person will generate question mark. Because you don't know what it is. So here you can create stuff.
Can you make him a... Well, let's see, what can we do? What are our options here?
So,
like what sort of creation can we actually get to here?
So you can, obviously shrink him, make him bigger or smaller, very simple. And you can individually... Yeah, you can select things, move him around.
Can he carry his head around?
He could. I don't think he... Well, yeah, I guess he could. We attach that. We could actually attach that. Let's add a head. Oh, no. Wait. This is what I want. Yes.
Oh. Big head.
This is a big head. Shrink it down. Put it on his limb. There we go. And you can kind of paint anything you want. Green if you want. There's also tons of textures you can add.
Crazy patterns.
Crazy patterns. You can save what you like, whatever you want. You can actually add anything you want here.
So you can make your own patterns as well.
Yeah, you can kind of make anything you want. And
how similar are these tools versus the one on the PC, which I know you said is going to be part of like the Steam Workshop?
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same system, exact same system. Obviously, you use keyboard and mouse, but other than that, it's one-to-one basically. But it's using Steam Workshop to kind of propagate. So that's kind of the download center type of thing. Yeah. Okay. Instead.
But you can't like bring in like images and stuff from the outside world into the game. It's everything that you've built and with the tools there.
Yes, exactly. And then kind of what really makes this awesome is the property system. So this is where you get kind of really in depth with the things. So there's all kind of general stuff, how it reacts to fire, electricity, does it shoot a weapon, is it a container, movement, equipment, behavior, and special things, and even scripting, which is like, now we're getting into like programming 101 type of stuff.
I mean, yeah, this definitely like, seems like a simplified but very powerful equivalent to like your dev tools.
Yeah. I mean, you can kind of create all kind of stuff. I mean, we shared on our Facebook page, our official Facebook page. We made all the Mortal Kombat characters, and they actually like Scorpion had like a flaming head, and he would shoot a spear or whatever, and Sub-Zero would shoot ice and stuff like that. And so, if you really want to get into it, you can create some crazy stuff. So like when this object is equips an object, then it will explode.
Yeah,
great.
Done.
That only seems fitting.
When you equip your head,
yes,
you will explode. Oh no.
And the filter
Catch 22.
Exactly. So if we wanted to equip head.
Oh, it's a tragic life that we're making
body parts
for this guy.
There you go. Save that. I don't know if he'll explode immediately the second he spawns, or do we have to give him another head? I'm not sure. But there's all kind of.
How deep can you go into this? Like, do you have a scripting limit?
There's not really a limit. I mean, there is eventually, but yeah, you can go for a while and just keep on.
Not a limit that most people will hit.
Right. Exactly. Same thing with the object itself. Like, there's no real hard set limit of how many objects you can have on the screen, just because the Wii U is powerful enough to handle that. And again, even behaviors, so you can edit behaviors. So right now, it'll eat food, but if you went here, you could be like...
Destroy food.
Destroy, okay. Destroys. You could change food to...
What if the food is a head?
Cat. Could do food head, I don't know. You could do all, it's pretty crazy.
He has a real complicated relationship with heads.
Yeah. Well, I've got a crazy idea. What if you made like a plumber who eats mushrooms and then grows big?
We could also do that.
What do you think about that?
I think we should.
I think it's crazy.
I think we can do it.
I think it's preposterous.
I think we've already thought of that. Actually.
I don't think it makes any sense. There's zero internal logic.
I will save this guy off as, what do we want to call him? Manhead?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay, Manhead.
That sounds like a movie on the Sci-Fi Channel that I would watch at 2 a.m.
Yes. Get back out. And we're going to actually spawn him right here immediately. So he actually, I guess the head...
So he's okay with his head.
He's okay with his head.
Well, it's part of him.
Yeah, it's true.
When we make this head...
He's not...
It's not exploding.
Oh, something happened. Something wrong. Anyways, it'd work if I knew what I was doing, but apparently...
I believe you.
Apparently it's not. So...
That was a pretty dumb thing anyway.
Yeah, it should work. No, we've done some crazy stuff before. I mean, just insane stuff. Like, we've had people make all kind of different objects that are just...
So the MK stuff, that was made with, like, in-game tools?
Yeah, completely 100% in-game. We did Scooby-Doo, that was completely in-game. We did a bunch of Batman stuff, again, in-game. Batman was using a grappling hook, all that stuff flying around. You can, I mean, sky's the limit. For some reason, that didn't work. Should have worked. I don't know.
But, I mean, technically, you know, that's part of, like, figuring out the rule sets and how they interact, like, is... See, you know, you have this tool set and then figure out where are the boundaries.
Right, exactly. So, you wanted a plumber. We can have a plumber.
What?
Yes.
That was real simple.
That was very simple. This is actually in-game, so this is Nintendo approved. This isn't actually user created, but Nintendo has been kind enough to let Mario and Maxwell kind of hang out. There's all kind of fun interactions with that, right? You wanted the
mushrooms.
The mushroom. Get back here.
That's not even just a mushroom. That is a very specific type of mushroom. And now he's big.
And now he's big.
I was gonna say, what does he think of turtles?
Oh, that's the camera stuff. Oh, he actually went down. He got small again.
Oh, he's
Maxwell
died.
I died.
Great.
Maxwell. Bowser's a strong guy.
He did just shoot fire over half the level. I can't say I'm too surprised.
So the one that you can't attach adjectives to the Mario or to the Nintendo characters, right?
You can attach only very specific things that are like Mario IP. Like you can give him mushrooms and stuff like that, and Superstar.
But you can't do like a zombie Mario.
Correct. Correct. Obviously his brother. So our dev team wanted me to tell the world how excited they were that they got the L on Luigi's hat to always be facing the correct way, no matter which way he faces. And that was a big deal.
Huge technical accomplishment.
Technical, it was difficult.
No, I bet
the power of the Wii U unlocking new paradigms.
I bet that's not easy. I bet that's not easy.
No, apparently it wasn't.
But it's like one of those things that's hard to brag about. Like I believe them. I believe them.
Yes. It's Superstar? There we go. Nintendo. Superstar person or Nintendo. Alright, Luigi. Go kill Bowser.
Oh.
Pretty much instantly killed.
Well, as it should be.
As it should be, yes. Of course.
Where's he gonna go?
Well, I don't know.
Well, it's Luigi, so you know everyone lowers their expectations for Luigi.
That's true.
So if he's just running into an egg, that's just.
If you give him a basketball, what do he'd think about that?
He might like that.
Oh, stop it!
Whoa.
Nope.
He likes Peach.
Hey, what's up? Check out my whip.
Macking on Mario's girl. I don't know if Mario's gonna like that.
Well, too bad Mario's freaking dead.
Time to move on, Peach.
You like basketball?
Anyone interested in basketball?
I think he likes the go-kart more.
Fair enough.
They do like sports equipment, though. That's for sure.
So you do have to, like, create these sorts of behaviors within these characters.
Yes.
And then I imagine that you also have to, like, run this by Nintendo and make sure they're cool with those behaviors.
Floats with the parasol. Absolutely. I mean, there's a... that's kind of why we couldn't put this on the 3DS, so only the Wii U version has the Nintendo characters. And unfortunately, just because the contract and them approving stuff and
it's a process.
It's a process, and it just took too long because 3DS actually takes longer to print because it's a cartridge.
Sure.
That makes sense.
So yeah, that was kind of. We got a lot of stuff in, and they're very gracious about stuff. It's pretty cool.
So a bunch of Mario stuff. I know Link is in here as well.
Yes, lots of.
Can you ride Yoshi?
Yeah, and we actually have different colored Yoshis.
There you go.
There you go. And also, of course, as you said, got Link.
You have a Hyrule shield?
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah, I'll show you guys an opening. It's kind of a cool little thing.
What about the moon from Majora's Mask? Get real specific. Something that not many people want, but I want.
Nice.
So he called Epona.
Oh, nice.
Played Epona's song called
That's
Epona.
really cool.
Yeah, stuff like that. No moon stuff. It's pretty high level. We have Tingle.
Oh wow.
He loves his rupees. He's interested in Yoshi, I guess.
Well, you know, he's been up to some questionable things in some of the Zelda games.
It's true.
No one's quite sure what Tingle's up to. You'd stay out of his way.
It's true. Got the Master.
Says, fuck this ocarina. I got the Master Sword.
Shield.
Can he carry both at once?
Yes, he's actually the only character to be able to do that in the entire game.
Wow, really?
Yep.
So you built that specifically
Just
for that?
Yep. So now he has the shield. You can probably dismount him. So now you see his shield. He's got a shield, and of course, now that he's all equipped, gotta go fight the Ganondorfs.
That's the Wind Waker one.
Yes.
Oh, come on, Ganon. Come on.
No! Yes.
Oh, that's just
really
unfortunate.
upset about that.
And people wonder why he dies at the end of every Zelda game.
And then the kid's crying.
Nah, he does not like like that Master Sword. I'd be afraid of the Master Sword too. Once
yeah.
Link gets that, it's a scary thing. Of course. Come on, Link. Love the Triforce.
He's like, eh.
I got his Master Sword.
There we go.
Nice.
That's good.
Yes. So a lot of little secrets like that, kind of fun stuff with the Nintendo IP.
I mean, at this point, I imagine like the secrets you guys have built in this game are pretty deep at this point, because you kind of know what people are going to look for.
Yeah, because they've already played. I mean, we've had 2 different versions, plus the iOS version, which is a remix of both Super and regular.
Right.
Did that Yoshi lay an egg?
Yes, Yoshi does lay eggs.
Great.
Don't know when that happened,
Wasn't paying close enough attention, clearly.
but he did at some point.
He did at some point decide to lay an egg.
Yes.
Don't we all?
Sure.
Yes.
So you guys are going to be at launch day with...
Actually, before launch day.
What?
So November 13th.
November 13th.
Yes.
You can sit around, sleep with your copy of Scribblenauts Unlimited before
Put it
you
under
pick
your
up.
pillow. Maybe the Nintendo fairy will come and
grant you an early one.
Yes. I'm not sure what you could do with it, but yeah, you could look at it. It's pretty. It's got pretty box art. So yeah, no, that's kind of where it's like a whole week.
And then what
early.
about the PC and 3DS versions?
3DS is also November 13th.
Okay.
PC is November 20th.
Okay.
Yes.
And there's no interaction between the 3DS and Wii U versions. Is that something you're at all interested in exploring, like maybe in the future?
Yeah, it is something definitely that could be interesting. Again, with like we wanted to really use the Wii U version and kind of make that the main version. So spent a lot of time like optimizing the Wii U version, trying to slam a lot of graphics, and I mean these are huge levels compared to Scribblenauts. I mean this thing's massive, and just the amount of objects and the object editing, all that stuff. So we want to see kind of where we can go later with it. But yeah, for sure. And the other thing that the Wii U has that the other versions don't have is multiplayer.
Oh, right.
If you guys want to
get
your Wii remotes out.
We have Wii remotes at the ready here.
Is there a Wii sensor bar here?
No.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Should have thought about that.
Well, you can't really use...
That's key.
That is key. Well, what can you tell us about the multiplayer?
Well, actually, we can come up with one real quickly here.
We'll find. We'll talk about something else.
Yeah, let's stretch for a second here. Tell us a funny anecdote from the Fifth Cell offices during the development of Scribblenauts Unlimited.
Funny anecdotes. Well, all the developers, this is another little Easter egg, all the developers have kind of put quirky and interesting things.
All right, we have the sensor bar. We can
bail out that story. We know you didn't have a story anyway.
Bail out. All right, so you guys are moving around. There you go.
I'm blue.
I'm green.
All right, so...
Fuck you, green.
Here, let me just reset the level really quick. Actually, let's go to the farm. We'll go to the farm because less stuff going on there. Back to the farm. And kind of every place you're going, you're meeting Maxwell's brothers, and you can actually play them as avatars once you talk to them and unlock them.
All 42?
Yes, all 41, because Lily's over here. So the big thing with this is that I can spawn objects. And so before, you saw the writing thing up there. Now you can be a gun. But to really... Yeah, he's now a gun. He's a floating gun. Player 2 is a floating gun.
Ryan, what are you doing?
What?
Don't attack me.
So, shoot him.
You want to hold it sideways. You want to hold the Wii sideways once you get it. Ow. Stop. You're going to kill me. You're just a... I guess that's all a gun can do.
I'm a gun! What do you want me to do?
Why did you tell him he could do that? You knew how this was going to end.
True, I did. I did.
You could have just said, just don't get the sensor bar. We won't even engage
Yeah, no, we're fine. That's okay.
So kind of the big thing is anything that has that is bipedal and has arms, that's where you can really use stuff. So as I type man, whatever, somebody can possess that man.
Oh.
And then who's who?
I'm blue. He's controlling the man.
Okay. Ryan, what kind of person do you want to be? Give me a person.
A bigger man.
A bigger, okay.
Bigger man.
We'll go actually.
Biggest man.
Big man. Look at that big man.
And if I give you objects, so I can provide an object.
You gotta give me something to fight this big man.
Look at this awesome jump animation I have.
I'm gonna put a sword in the middle. First one gets there. Pick it up. Pick up.
How do I pick it up?
Press 1. Press 1. And then move it to the right. There you go. And then push down.
Oh.
Push to the right to pick it up.
I'm getting confused.
So press 1.
Press 1.
And then press right over until you see the sword. Then push down to pick up. Press 1 again. There you go. Now you got it.
What's up, big man?
I'm dead.
He's dead.
Not so big now.
You've killed me.
Oh.
Spelled it wrong, but there you go, Ryan.
Now I am Cthulhu, one of the Dark Ancient Lords.
And I actually...
Whoops.
So now I made you winged, so now you can fly. Patrick.
Oh. Whee! Later, guys.
Oh, you killed Max.
Again, you keep making me...
I want you to see if you can notice a pattern.
you keep making me Cthulhu and a gun.
Whee!
Alright.
Can you actually complete missions this way, or is this just a little fun sandboxy?
You could. I mean, if that was a specific object that you wanted to spawn and they wanted to be them, yes, you could.
So, like in the zombie attack, you could spawn someone to get into the mech, and
yes, exactly.
Cool.
So I made you tiny. I made you dying. So now you're tiny and dying. So you will die now.
Well, that's also why I attacked him with my sword.
What a bunch of... You better hurry up.
Where's my bazooka? Patrick, get the bazooka.
Patrick's dead.
I'm dead.
Be the bazooka.
Oh.
Be it.
Ah!
Now shoot tiny dying Cthulhu. You killed me. You shot me. You're really not helping here, Patrick.
Depends on your definition of helping.
Well, I mean, you're dying.
All right. Well,
so
all right. Patrick, one more
There,
time.
now I have wings.
Kill him. You got it.
Oh, I think
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Oh!
I think I have figured out the controls before Patrick has.
Yeah.
I think is the issue. Oh, and then...
Because you were dying.
Yeah,
you were
great.
dying.
I know,
so.
I know.
I'll take that.
Yeah, well, now I'm a sword.
So, yeah, you can kind of be anything you
Oh,
want.
I can just be wings.
You are wings.
Wings. Get back here. I'm a floating sword. This is stupid, Maya. I just want to say explicitly.
Can you make
this
that
is
sword?
real
Can you make that a
stupid.
dying sword? Like a poison sword?
Yes, we can. We can make it a dying sword.
Oh.
There's a stupid man. He's got a dunce hat on. I would give. And if you want to get off, you can also remove. Here, I'm gonna make Patrick. I'm gonna make your wings fire breathing.
Oh, great.
All right. There you go. Now go fly down to the sword and attack it. You should be able to use fire.
Too busy murdering this stupid man.
Oh,
Not
man.
me. Not me.
I didn't realize the
Get
spread.
the sword.
Oh, that stupid man.
There, you got it. The sword is stuck on
What?
the dunce cap.
Can't get over the dunce cap.
It also won't die.
Also, oh yeah, fire's gonna hurt a sword.
We didn't really think this went through, Maya.
And also, I can't attack the wings because they're too high up.
All right, sword.
We have found ourselves a stalemate.
I'll make you flying really quick, sword.
An immovable object and an unstoppable force.
All right, there you go. Now you're flying.
Oh, here we go. That's your ass wings.
I'm gonna go kill my creator. Oh!
Wow, you're like 5-0, Ryan.
I know.
I don't know.
I know. I had a tank and a bazooka.
Thanks. He has a sword.
I don't have. I am. Well, this is the kind of dumb fun that I'm looking for, Maya. Thanks for coming and giving us a look at Scribblenauts Unlimited.
Out very soon.
Scribblenauts without limits.
Without limits now, finally. Because it was so limited before. So now finally.
Available soon for the Wii U, PC, and Nintendo 3DS.
November 13th. Yep.
Thank you very much,
Thanks, Maya.
Thanks a lot.